Doing, everybody? Tim from Ski Rex Media. Are you going to be skiing with us this weekend? Are you coming to Vermont to ski with us the first weekend of 2020? Happy New Year. If you didn't see me say Happy New Year on social media the other day. But it is the first weekend in January of 2020, the first weekend of the new year. And are you going to be skiing with us here in Vermont? I bet some of you will. In fact, I know some of you will. I don't know how many exactly, but I know some of you will. And once again, we're taking a look around the state, see what's going on, doing a quick general overview of the state I call home. This week did not see much weather. I mean, there was some places that had snow. Believe me, there was snowing over at Killington on December 31st while they were having yet another power outage, which should be corrected. If you want to go to Killington, they should be having no more power problems. Out on Route 4, they had Green Mountain Power had trucks, and there were sheriffs directing traffic around those trucks. It's a whole thing. It's all fixed. They're good to go. But if you're coming up here, just know that a lot of the conditions here are machine groomed and packed powder because we didn't get a lot of snow this week. It was just a little bit in the places that actually got it. Not everybody got some. So what are we looking at here besides conditions? Like I said, machine groomed, packed powder, fairly typical. Over the last 48 hours, some places did get some snow, like I said, but it wasn't a whole lot. Well, what do we got? We got the Middlebury Snow Bowl, Ski Queechee over here in Queechee, Suicide 6, they're all still at a handful, just a handful of trails, not many, less than 10. All of them have less than 10. You step up to the next size mountain, you got Bromley in the south and Magic in the south, Magic Mountain, Bromley Mountain. They're over 20 though. They're doing pretty good. 20 is not bad. 30 plus trails. We have Bolton Valley, that's not far from here in the center of the state. Burke Mountain in the north, over 30. Smuggler's Notch over there on the western side of the state. They all have over 30. So if you're looking for a decent amount of terrain, go ahead, although Burke's kind of a hike if you're coming from out of the state. If you're coming up from New York City, New Jersey, Connecticut, yeah, that's a bit of a hike. You got to go almost all the way to Canada for that one. Then we get into the bigger ones. We have Mount Snow, the first mountain you hit, my old home mountain where I worked for many years, graduated one town over. They have over 50, and they have had over 50 for a while now. So that's about their average right now for the beginning of the year. And this, you know, they're doing all right with 50. Now, Mad River Glen also open with 51. And just to remind you, these videos go out on Friday, but the research I do is on Thursday. So the condition reports are accurate on Thursday. Mad River Glen had 51 out of 52 trails and 4 out of 5 lifts. That means Mad River Glen is almost 100%, and they are actually one of the closest to 100%. So if you want Mad River Glen, ski it if you can. Well, right now you can. So if you're coming up this weekend, you like that place, and you want to ride the single chair, which should be open, 4 out of 5 chairs, hit Mad River Glen. Let's see, up in the two extremes here. We have Jay Peak up in the north by Canada, like I said, and Stratton down in the south. Both over 70 trails with Stowe as well, right? And Stowe's actually center west. So there you go. South, center west, and north, all 70 plus. Jay Peak, Stowe, and Stratton. Okimo's about to break 80. They're at 79 trails, and they're about to break 80, so they got a good amount. Sugar Bush hitting 96. They're about to break the century mark for trails being open for the 2019 and 2020 season. But you know who does have that already? Killington. And who would have guessed, right? It's not like I'm shocking anybody. There's no spoiler there. 107 trails at Killington with another 39 over at Pico. Yes, you can ski both. They are practically the same mountain. You can ski them both. 107 at Killington, Pico 39. If you want to do both all weekend, that's almost 140 trails you have the option of playing with. So that's where the big dog is right now, is at Killington, which again, not a surprise there. Now, just so it's said again, I do the research for these on Thursday, so that's today. So conditions will change if the weather changes, if it gets warmer, if it gets colder, if it happens to snow, which it's not going to tonight. It's not going to snow till Saturday and Sunday. So that's when you're going to look for conditions changing. Still using the old notebook. Yes, so conditions as of Thursday, like I said, machine groomed, packed powder. There is a chance of snow on Saturday, though, mostly into Saturday night, where some places will get an inch, 2 inches, 3 inches. I think the most I saw was Killington could get 4. So they could get 4 inches. So Sunday morning, you could have an actual powder day in place. And a lot of places in Vermont, but it all depends on how Saturday works out. Saturday could be snow. Saturday could be rain first. Saturday could be sleet and crap first. Depends on which weather outlet you look at. Different ones say different things, but if you average it out, it could be sleet in the south, snow in the north. The snow is mostly going to come Saturday night, and then Sunday there could be a touch of snow too. There's a chance of snow on Sunday as well, but that's going to be not so much. It's just a chance of snow showers, but it's better than nothing. So if you're coming up, watch the weather. Like I said, rain, sleet, maybe some snow on Saturday during the day. Saturday night, that's when the actual snow will hit different places for a few inches, and then a chance of snow showers on Sunday. Watch the condition reports and be careful with your driving. If you're coming up during those times when the weather's crappy, be double careful and take your provisions, okay? And I don't mean deck yourself out with canned goods in your car. I mean just make sure that you can, wait for a tow truck if you have to. Now, conditions aside, if you need something else to do at these mountains, there's not a lot to do with these week at these mountains other than ski, except for Stratton's got a whole bunch of stuff to deal with on Saturday. But let's look at tonight. Let's look at Friday night. Live music with Danny and the Parts at Bolton Valley. If you're going to Bolton Valley, very nice. Mad River Glen, as I said, is a great time to go over there since they're almost 100%, and ski it if you can. Now's the time. They have their ski demo also tonight, or today, I should say. Today, Friday. Then tonight at Mount Snow is DJ Base 6 at the Snow Barn. And I like the Snow Barn. I've seen a bunch of bands at the Snow Barn many years ago. I saw the Seventh Rail Crew. They're out of Boston. They opened for Godsmack. Very fun show. Saw Fuel there at the Snow Barn as well. I love Mount Snow. You know that. Also, the Jay Yeager Trio at Grizzlies and Dead Ahead at the Green Door. And those are both at Stratton. So if you're a fan of those and you want to see some music tonight, that would be the places to do it. Now, Saturday, Bolton Valley again has live music, the Jesse Taylor Band. There's also live music at Bromley with the Luster Kings and a family show, Troy Wonderler's one-man circus. I haven't seen it. I don't know much about it, but it's a family show and it's a one-man circus. So check that out. There's more live music. There's always live music at these mountains. Have you ever noticed that? But let's see. Tomorrow night, Saturday at Burke for their Après Ski in the Bear Den series. They get something every week at Burke this season. And Saturday night is the Shrimp Tones. Live music again at the Snow Barn at Mount Snow with DJ Base 6 and the Ed. Both of them, one opening for the other. Let's see. Now, Stratton. Now, Stratton has all kinds of stuff going on Saturday. So you're going to want to... It's like I say about my stuff in the description down below. Don't try to memorize it. Just go ahead and read it when you can. At Stratton, you have the Elon Demo Fest. You have the Lowell Stratton Snowshoe Hike. And those are both in the mornings. Okay, so if you want to check those out, go to Stratton, check the times. They're both in the mornings, prior to noon, straight up. Fireside Yoga in the living room at the Black Bear Lodge. That's early afternoon. Then we have more live music. John Hill at the Sun Bowl as the lifts are starting to shut down. The Piano Guys at Grizzlies. And DJ Joe Bell at the Green Door Saturday night. And I saw him at the Suicide 6 Festivus Rail Jam last week. Had a great set, really good playlist. I was actually grooving. I knew the songs word for word, so that's pretty good. DJ Joe Bell at the Green Door at Stratton Saturday night. So if you need a little music and you want to hear a little DJ spinning, go check him out. He was pretty sweet. Let's see. And that's all at Stratton. Everything I just listed off is at Stratton. So head to Stratton on Facebook, Twitter, and their website to get all the details on that. And Sunday, as you know, slows down because the weekend is over. But Stratton, once again, has a sunrise snowshoe hike. That's at Stratton. Check that out. And if it's sunrise, it's friggin' early. Make sure you get ready. Make sure you have all the information before you get there. You don't want to get there at like 8 a.m. thinking something's going on and then go have to wait in a ticket line for your day pass. And then the Piano Guys, once again, at Grizzlies on Sunday night. And that is what's going on around the state of Vermont. It should be a good weekend. It should be a decent weekend. There's a little bit of snow coming, like I said, but that won't be till Saturday night. The most you're going to have to look out for, what you should look out for, like I said, was what could be ugly weather Saturday during the day. So if you're getting here on Saturday, try to get here early. That way you can beat the weather and you're safe. I want you to be safe. Skiing and snowboarding is a lot of fun, I know, but I want you to be safe, okay? And then Sunday, there's going to be some snow showers. So again, watch out as you go home. Dress appropriately, bring your layers because it's going to be still cold, mild, 30s. 30s during the day, maybe 40s, and then 30s at night. So bring your layers. It's not going to be super sunny, but, bring your sunblock and your sunglasses. Anyway, just be prepared. You know me. Prepper and everyday carry. Be prepared, all right? So we'll see you out there when I can get out there. Have fun in Vermont. Have fun if you're not coming here. If you're going to New Hampshire. If you're going to New York. If you're staying in Mass, Connecticut. If you're out west, Colorado, Wyoming, California, the Pacific Northwest, wherever you are, in Europe. If you happen to be watching this, if you're flying in from Europe or Asia, I've met more than enough people who weren't from the United States skiing in the United States on vacation, and it's awesome. The ski industry is peace through skiing. That's going to be one of my platforms when I run for president. All right. So have a good weekend if you're coming up, or have a good weekend if you're not. Have a good weekend wherever you are. I am Tim from Ski Rex Media. Please follow Ski Rex Media. You go to skirexmedia.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram now, Patreon, YouTube for the Ski Rex Media podcast. And obviously, if you're watching this, you knew that. Plus Buzzsprout, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, all for the audio version of the Ski Rex Media podcast every Wednesday. And then the minicast videos on YouTube whenever I feel like it. How's that sound? All right, guys, have a good weekend. Have a good day. And I will see you out there, and I'll talk to you in between, I'm sure, on some platform. Email me or direct message me or just post to one of the social medias, all right? Have a good weekend, ski, be safe, and I'll see you out there. Laters.